Hey, what's up everybody? I'm back with another educational video. Today we're going to do something that's actually a little bit out of my comfort zone. I normally play combo, right? I usually play first turn, accelerators, damage, debuffs, all that good stuff. Today I'm going to play something that I don't know how to play. Except, obviously I've seen people play it. I play against it, but I personally do not play this playstyle, and that is Bruiser. And so I decided to do this again using no LD units. Ignore the Veramos. I'm not going to consider him LD for this because he's literally free. And he's really kind of necessary as a counter pick into certain kinds of teams. Anyway, point being, not an LD5 for the purposes of this video. So the typical draft is I really wanted to get to play with the newly buffed Ivor and Fing Yan. This thing shouldn't be here. Let's get rid of it. Anyway, so typically we're going to be actually first picking Ivor. We're probably going to be banning... actually, I hadn't really thought about it too much. The hardest thing for me with this team is likely going to be, honestly, going to be like mostly Cleave type teams. Or like full ATB control. That's one of the reasons we're going to be using Fire Cookie heavily. We're probably going to be drafting Leo like almost every game. Anytime anyone goes fast, we basically want to, you've heard the saying, don't wrestle with a pig. He just brings you, you just end up wrestling with him in the mud and he enjoys it, that kind of thing. That's basically what we're going to be doing. We're going to be drafting a lot of Leo. Anytime anyone goes fast, we basically are going to probably do something like bring 1 or 2 sustains, bring Leo, and then our somewhat slower, like bruisery kind of units. Like we're gonna be that guy today. And honestly, it's less so because of wanting to explore like how good RNG is at Violet procs, and more just the thought process of when, actually like the counter picking. Like I don't really care too much whether I win or lose in this game. What I want to do is explore, like literally when I'm counter picking them, how well does my counter pick actually, deal with them? Like, so less like gimmick drafts and more kind of an exploration of really what counter picking really is, right? So like, like when do you bring Fing Yan, like, into Fire Bruisers? Like, if someone brings like heavy debuffs, do you bring Juno? So we have 2 strippers to deal with that on an AE level, and obviously like this pairs well with Raccoon if we have to draft Raccoon. We do have Miles runed up. I'm going to show you the runes here in just a second. So we're going to be doing some of the Miles Raccoon kind of play. Most of these are runed fairly well, but way slower than I typically play, which will also be kind of interesting, just to see how slow can you get away with and still be effective, because I think people do concentrate on speed maybe a little bit too much. And so we're gonna test that out today. So I'll get into the runes now, just so you can see it. I'll just go from in the order that I rune them, basically. So Ivor was my first rune. This one's pretty thick. Most of the core comp is actually tuned right around the 260 speed, kind of a setup. So we have Ivor, we have Fing Yan, big defense. We're basically just, again, playing Bruiser. If we can get him into a spot where he has to deal with our slow stuff plus Leo, that's kind of where we want to be. You're going to notice, by the way, as I rune these, I runed a lot of stuff as anti-Sonias, so that basically if they go high speed, I can draft something that looks Soniable and try to trick them into it. That's basically the main gimmick I'm going to be exploiting for some of these people, because Sonia is pretty big right now, and she just got easier to use. So I basically made a lot of stuff counter Sonia. So we have Haegang, not quite counter Sonia, but it's kind of there. Josephine. Oh, actually, I should show you the rune type. So this is Violent Blade. So we're not on Will here. This one is Violent Revenge. Also no Will. Haegang, Despair Will as normal. Not counter Sonia. Ryu. Please ignore my Ryu. He's not very good. I'm sorry. I actually don't have very good vampire runes. We're hoping to not draft much Antares. This is Despair Will. But we will if we have to. Like, Antares will just take a game sometimes. So if I just literally cannot think of a good way to get out of a situation, you can always throw down the Antares and see if he works, right? Josephine, Violent Will. Pretty typical kind of a build. She has more accuracy on her artifact. Leo, energy violent. He's actually way tankier than he should be, but this is again kind of like a, it's counter for certain types of stuff, but anyway, whatever. Leo generally doesn't make it in. Abellio for whenever you need. One of the big things that's going to be happening is a lot of people are going to go way faster than us, and we need various ways of cutting cutting turns. So right now it's mainly Abellio, a couple others. I will potentially be, I need to probably rune up Gio, because Gio also supports this kind of a play style. Actually, I might just do that right now. And we're back. Sorry, I had to re-rune this Gio. So this is what she looks like. She's on Despair Focus. I'm actually running out of good runes here, so anyway, so following up Abellio for turn cutting. Same thing kind of with Ryu. Against certain types of turn ones, we can potentially draft Ryu because he's both offensive and sort of self-protective against cleaves and various things of that nature. We have Nana, who's also anti-Sonya. Shizuka, also anti-Sonya. Pretty typical. We might draft her a decent bit. I'm not very good at using her, but we're going to try. We already covered Ivor, who's on... oh yeah, by the way, this is Violent Will, Violent Revenge, Violent Energy, Violent Will. Juno looking kind of slow, but it's tuned in front of the Shizuka for that particular combo. And also kind of tankier, so this is Despair Revenge. Camilla, Despair Nemesis. Not anti-Sonya, but she's kind of inherently anti-Sonya. Miho Wang, Despair Nemesis as well. Or sorry, Violent Nemesis. We have Wusa, tuned 300 speed Vio. I mean, he's pretty fast. This is where like all my leftover fast stuff kind of went. So we're on Vio Will on him. Pure Vanilla Cookie, Triple Revenge. This is typically against like your wind pushback teams. Really good force ban against a lot of teams. Rakuni is on Violent Endure, 100 res. Veramos, tuned faster than everyone else, but he's also kind of anti-Sonya, and he's on Vio Nemesis. Bison, mostly going to be used as a hit point lead, but I mean, he is still a threat. Violent Will, still tuned pretty slow. Diana, Diana's mostly going to be used if I have to early pick a Leo and then they start counter drafting into a slow team. We'll bring Diana, or into a Cleave. Same kind of setup. And then Gio finally on Violent Focus in this case, mostly just to get the stats required. All right, well, in that, we will get right into it. As I said, before I get into this, I don't actually expect to win a ton, because for me, this is also kind of a learning experience. And I just want to see how well this performs and basically sort of explore some of my own biases and how I think the game should be played. And hopefully we all learn something. And also it's special leagues, so I mean, you just do what you want to. Actually, who should I pre-ban? What is my pre-ban here? Is it Haegang? Is it an annoying LD? Actually, until we figure out what I really dislike playing against, we're gonna get rid of the bird, because the bird's the word. We don't like him. Nobody likes him. We don't like him, especially because we don't have good turn cycling. I don't have, notice how many more units I have runed up right now than normal. Whenever you're counterpicking, there's a lot more situational stuff as opposed to like forcing a combo through with a first turn team. Okay, so we get this guy. We're actually going to Shizuka Juno. So the reason we do this is Shizuka for more immunity. Juno kind of counters Oliver, but also the main thing is that we're picking Juno so that he can't have Juno to counter our Shizuka. Like, so this is kind of a 1-2 punch here because both of them are kind of good against this stuff. So he's going slightly more mid-range now. It's not that scary. So let's bring our wind setup. So we're gonna do the Ivor Fing Yen thing, mostly because I want to try this. Like, both of these have minus damage taken. They're pretty good units. Okay, so he's going wind pushback. So now basically the cookie is looking really, really good right now. The fire cookie is. So we can do a couple of things. We can, because he's probably gonna end up having to ban it. So he 100% has to ban it now, right? So if we ban this, he can sleep us, but then he doesn't have a good reset. This one doesn't keep Shizuka down. I don't know. This gets rid of the, you know, actually, let's try it. I'm going to get rid of, let's get rid of the heal. Okay. And we're gonna go HP lead. And so right now I'm pretty, so the double water bringing Ivor, I think maybe wasn't too good. Like maybe I should have had another fire unit, but except Juno is still pretty good, right? So we have a few options here. He should be a lot faster than us. Okay, he's only kind of faster than us. Okay, he didn't get this also. That's actually really, really good for us. Like that's looking very bad for him actually. Because now he's only got like a 50-50 on doing anything to us. So it's a bit of a sack. Does he third skill? No, he... Unfortunately, I think he just loses at this point. Because now we just do this, and then he's... What's he got? Like... Okay, so now he's out of the game. So now we just kill Masha and we just win, right? Pretty sure that's how it works. I could have healed right there, right? Uh-oh. That's actually not very good. Let's do this just in case he manages to kill. I actually probably should have tried to just sack him, right? Okay, so it's a despair Changpong. I didn't really notice. Oh, we're getting pretty good with those violent. Actually, let's just try to sack him. I just want to see if we can get the robot. Okay, we didn't. That's too bad. Let's just get the heals rolling. Fingen's kind of sick. Thing is, they haven't hurt these yet at all, right? So I don't even know if Changpong Robo can even hurt these, like in terms of the rest of the game, right? Man, the revenge Juno is kind of working. Like, I think that's 3 revenges. I'm basically sacking him. I haven't really hit any despairs, though, which is kind of weird. Like, the Juno's looking a little weak, too. Like, her additional's not very good. Look, she just keeps going. She's like a battery of nonsense. Ooh, maybe I should have Haeganged, actually. Haegang here would have been really good. I think I might want to be drafting more Haegang than Juno for the purposes of this. Okay, does he go for it? Okay, he did. I've not seen, so I'm seeing pretty good despair, or not despair rates, but I'm not really seeing good violent procs, right? Or maybe I am and I'm just like going crazy. I did not enjoy Juno this game. I feel like my Juno was kind of bad. So maybe I don't draft Juno again. At least not until later in a draft. Because I do have Vermos as a counter Juno, right? He keeps resetting me. He's still going for it. Doesn't do as much damage as I hoped. It might just be because it's wind, though. Unfortunately, these games are gonna be kind of drawn out, right? I mean, it does pretty good damage. It's like double hit for 3,000-ish. Okay. I mean, I don't think I learned much from that, other than the fact that my Juno's not very good. So I think, okay, so next time, the Juno I think was still an okay pick conceptually. I'm not sure mine's particularly good. But I definitely, picking the Water Ivor there into the Oliver I think wasn't very good. Like, I think I should have picked like Meiho Wang there instead. Especially after he drafted double, like, okay, so I was on double water, wind. So I think the problem is being double water at that point in the draft, considering most of the good ATB control pushbacks are wind. Like potentially even Fire Cookie would have been better early then, right? Because like I don't really fear Juno too much with this team. Juno's really annoying to a turn 1 team, but it's not that annoying to a turn 2 team, because I have a lot more, you know, sustain and like cleansing and that kind of stuff, right? Like I have Josephine draftable, I have And here we go, finally. Queue's looking a little long in the old special league. No one really cares in the second week, unfortunately, so. But maybe we'll have time to learn some stuff. All right, so I have first pick this time. So we're gonna continue drafting. We're gonna get rid of the bird again. I don't even remember his name. Eventually I'll learn where he sits. So this guy doesn't like Ethno, which means he goes fast. We're going to draft Miles. We're gonna first pick Miles because it means he's going somewhat fast, probably, if he fears that sort of pick. So we're gonna draft Haegang as basically a threat into that. Okay, so he's cleaving. Okay, so what we're gonna try here is we're going to go for Fire Bruiser stuff. Okay, so we're gonna pick the Leo. If he's on a Lucifer comp, maybe this works a little bit weirder for him. We're gonna Diana. We're going to, okay, so he's going, okay, that seems fine. So now I go Nana and, let's go Nana and Diana. Let's try Nana, Diana. So this is just gonna be your standard sort of a setup. So he's going for the nuker comp. So he's gonna be on Shield Will probably. So this thing is going to buff enough to activate these two. We actually are gonna get rid of this. No. Let's get rid of these two. We'll activate this. He's gonna ban Nana, right? So if he bans Nana, he kills two, right? Let's try this. So this is gonna activate, he's gonna give all three of the DPS this way. I don't know if this is correct, actually. Leo was too early. That's the main thing here. I shouldn't have picked Leo here. This actually should have been Nana, because I knew I was gonna have to pick Nana due to it being a cleave. I didn't have to pick Leo that early. Oh well, it's still potentially doable though. Let's see. Can we do this? Okay. Never mind. Leo did it, 50-50. This is what happens when you're not on Will, unfortunately. So I still think he should have won that. Like, it was a 50-50, right? If I didn't get that push, we would have lost, probably. But I also picked Leo way too early. That was a mistake on my part. Like, we basically set ourselves up for that, like the double snipe setup, and I probably just guessed right on which one didn't have Will. Okay, this guy knows me. I'm not playing that, so it's fine. So I can't glean anything from this other than the fact that he doesn't want me to have a unit I normally use. So, rip Will Young. You know what? Let's keep it with the first pick. This guy. Okay, so he's doing that. So is this a Juno? Let's actually go. Let's go heavy water. So let's bring the Wusa out, and we're gonna bring Haegang to deal with this. Okay, so this is gonna be a Leo, and I'll totally Leo myself. I don't care. And then do we Geo or do we not even Leo? Do I? Actually, no. I Nana and I Geo. This makes it really awkward for him. And also if he bans Geo, we might see, oh, look, we're gonna give it to him. We're gonna give him the Sonya. Oh, that's too bad. So now do I ban this so he gets double snipe attempts? Or do I do this? So he gets one snipe attempt, but not two. But he does get immunity. Let's do this actually. Let's give him the setup. Let's see, Res Lead, Def Lead. Go Def Lead. So now he can kind of snipe Geo, but we have Nana, right? So he gave us Nana into his snipe team. So as long as we can secure a kill on, like, say, this thing as an example, we should be fine. Let's say hi. Despair? No. Okay, I mean, so this is a nice setup, right? Because what's he gonna do? He's like, he can kind of third skill here if he really wants. Okay, so he's gonna go for the stun, I guess. Is he? Okay. It's still weird, right? Because does he get Geo? He doesn't get Geo. Nice. That's actually really good for us. He probably third skills to try to stun now. He didn't get it. So Geo's back and angrier than ever. Okay. Who's he go for here? The problem is Nana is going to be able to kind of do it, right? Oh, that's funny. Did he get the stun? No, he didn't. Oh, that sucks. Hold on. Possible? Nice. Maybe a stun? Got one. See, if we can secure this, we're kind of fine. Potentially. So these are very tanky, by the way. Miles is insanely tanky for what he is. Yeah, I ruined Miles up at a very, here, just to show you again. So he's like, 1700 defense, 40-some thousand hit points. Like, that's the crazy thing about Miles, right? It's like, he's just, why does he get to do so much damage and have like no drawbacks? It's a very dumb unit. Yeah, I wasn't expecting to give us Nana though. That was kind of weird for a snipe comp. But also he had almost enough damage, right? Like he almost killed 2 units and just sort of like barely didn't, right? Could I have banned, if I had banned Tablo, he would have gotten to snipe too. Maybe I should have got rid of Tablo actually. I don't know, it's weird. I guess I said, I'm still learning to draft this. It's kind of tough. Okay, Oliver, that's a good one. I'm not using him, but it's still a good one, right? Okay, I really like picking second when I don't know what I'm doing because it lets me react to what they're doing. Because I still don't know what my best, first pick is, right? Okay, we love Haegang. Haegang's quite the lad. Can we do some weird stuff here? Let's just do this. Let's be a C3 player and do this. Because I don't know what this means yet, but this is kind of safe against most stuff. I don't know what Haegang means in this context yet. Okay, so he's running this stuff. Okay, I know. I actually, that's funny. Let's see here. Let's go reactive. The Josephine probably wasn't very good here, but Josephine does have a good matchup into like Haegang. I mean, it's not great, but I can desync them. Like if he goes first and I cut turns, I can then desync his follow-ups. Is one of the biggest, like the most important things about it, right? So he's going more wind. So we're gonna probably go Cookie. We can go Cookie ban Maxi. He's probably gonna ban the Cookie though. He does ban the Cookie actually. If I do this, so we have actually a pretty good matchup into him still. So like if I ban this and he bans that, we still have this dude. So we have triple fire into this guy and Dio. I think that's actually fine. I don't want to get armor. Oh, hold on, he gives it to us. That's crazy. Do we go Res Lead? No, let's go Def Lead. I still want to kind of live through this. We have, again, this guy's on Revenge. Sorry, this guy, I keep saying this guy. I'll try to name them. The Fire Cookie's on Revenge, so we're gonna get some heals there. And then obviously we have some, we're gonna be able to desync a few people here. So actually, can we desync? Let's desync this. Oh, we didn't get it. Okay, well, let's at least hit it again. That's unfortunate, so. I'm just gonna do this just so, oh, okay, that's nice. That's really nice. So I don't care if this happens exactly. Oh, huh, who knew? Let's go here. So he's gonna get to push back, but it's not gonna matter, right? I mean, it will, but it won't. Good job. So we're gonna go for the stun here. So the thing is Josephine works pretty well into this dude, right? So this is kind of cool for him because Feng Yan will put up buffs. So if I strip, like he gets, you know, he gets cleansed. So I have to stay away from stripping things that currently have heals on. Okay, he's gonna throw it, right? He has to throw the stun here. Okay, that was actually really good. Okay, he gets it. That's awesome. Damn. Baller. He goes Josephine. Josephine is my big counter into him, probably. Yeah, that's really rough. The fact that I didn't get to, like, I didn't get to take my next turn here was kind of bad for me. We gotta deal with this Chungpung fella, I think. Okay, let's do this. Unfortunately, we're kind of now that Josephine's dead, we're kind of at a bad setup here because he has second skill now, which it doesn't actually push back that much, luckily. And Gio, I'm pretty sure, can kill this whole team. I'm mostly fishing for despairs now, so I need to get this. I need to get that. Proc, please. Damn. Unfortunate. This guy's really tanky, as I said. So. He has third skill again, right? Yeah. That's really unfortunate. The Josephine missing was pretty bad. I think it's still technically doable though. Like if I can get this down, like I can kill this with Gio. It is possible. It's not a great kind of a thing, but. Because I get big heals here, right? Oh, that's rough. I really need it. Oh, that revenge! GG. Yeah, the Josephine worked pretty well, but the actual amount of despairs he had was a little bit too strong for me. Because he overwhelmed the Josephine in like the second turn. Maybe I could have Abellioed there. I don't think that would have been very good though. I personally think Josephine would have been great. If I had managed to... So my first skill didn't stun the Chungpung on the first turn, which was really, really rough because it means I couldn't interrupt his follow-up. But I mean, it's like it's 70% chance, so let's see what we're doing. I think Gio was good there though. Vita Dao. I don't remember what he plays. Luckily, we're on second pick. So, oh, he doesn't like Leo. So he's gonna be is he gonna be a Tablo lad? See, this is a Tabloer. That'll be interesting. Can we? So we might be able to do some Abellio shenanigans. Like if he's cleaving. Okay. Let's do the thing. So this is your typical Miles Raccoon kind of a setup. Main thing is that they both sort of just do stuff without any real rune requirements. That's the main strength of them. And also I don't know what he's doing yet. Okay, so we don't like Chungpung, obviously. So let's just go tanky. So we're basically bringing the HP lead and we're bringing Feng Yan because has a good matchup into all of those. And then here we can either Josephine or, see, do we want a Josephine? We could also go Wusa. Problem is if he gets, can we Josephine? This is interesting, right? Let's go Josephine actually, and then we can ban those. I don't like slow. Slow is just too good. Let's get rid of the slow. I'm fine with it. He gets rid of the stun, which is kind of nice. So we have Karnal. So we have 2 fire units into a Chungpong. Nikki's really strong, obviously. We have a lot of hit points. Hopefully she's not like insane cleave. But I mean, it's always possible, I guess. Do we just... Actually, I'm going to go ahead and get the heals rolling, even though she has heal block. So she's kind of bad, but not that bad. Okay, so hopefully... So he's going to probably do Raccoony, right? Yeah. We get the res, or we get the... Actually, you know what? Let's just do this. Oh, that was good proc for me. Let's get rid of her, and then we should be good. He kind of deserves a violent at this point. I've gotten 2. So he deserves one right here. Okay. Nice. 100 res Raccoony doing the work. Who knows what his accuracy is? That may have been a luck sack. I don't know. But that's sort of like a typical turn 2 setup, is just, I have hit points. Can you kill me? And the thing is, and the reason why I banned the monkey was because it has the most control and I didn't have a good answer to it, right? Like if he gets a slow going, just rolling the entire time, that's what controls Raccoony, right? 100% that lad could dumpster us. So because I'm not drafting, I didn't draft any immunity, right? Hey, cat, come on in. So I'm on first pick this time. Let's try something different. I'm actually going to bring a first pick Ivor, because I want to draft more Ivor, and she's harder to fit in because she doesn't really counterpick anything. She's just generally good. So I'm going to first pick her and then start counterpicking. So he's, oh, this is cool. You can't do that. you jerk. Let's bring Karnal here. So this is basically this is just counterpicking his elements. And slow, as I said, is really good into Raccoony. So not so good into Fing Yan, but what can you do, right? Okay, we like that. So we can bring, we can actually bring Diana potentially into this. We can bring, I don't like that. Nana's not too good here because all this stuff kind of kills her. Let's bring this for the heals, for the funsies. And then let's bring someone else super tanky, right? Super tanky. Let's bring this. So I don't think this can snipe. He doesn't have a bunch of buffs, right? So I don't think he can snipe probably anything over here. He might be able to snipe Mei Ho Wang. Actually, he definitely can snipe Mei Ho Wang. So, right, so if I ban this, are we good? If I ban that. If I ban this, he can try to snipe something. We're on triple water, so we're gonna have 2 units that can beat it, right? I could also just ban the sustain. Let's try banning the sustain. This should be fun. Okay, so we go HP lead. All we have is Camilla for sustain, so it's just gonna be us versus him. Pretty standard. But luckily he can't cleanse, and all his stuff is stunnable, so like Karnal could potentially go faster, or potentially stun the Cassandra. But I'm also really tanky, so if he goes for, his only real snipe target here is actually Mei Ho Wang with Cassandra. Or he could go Karnal to get like a little bit of fluff damage on and then go after him. Okay. We didn't get anything. That sucks. Oh, I mean, we got 1 strip, but it's fine. So he probably skill 2s here? No, I guess not. Our accuracy is betraying us right now. Ooh, Ivor's doing pretty good though. I mean, unfortunately that violence can be sad, but whatever. Let's get rid of this. Long shot, didn't get it. Didn't get the reset there, that's fine. He's gonna have skill 2 here, pretty rough. I think we lost here. I think his bruisers are better. He has skill 2, yeah. I mean, maybe. Camilla's really good, but oh no! I shouldn't have greeted there. GG. So Carnal, I don't think was the play. No, Carnal kind of performed actually. That may have been a Shizuka game, in reality. All right, so back on Vita now. See how he does. Can I ban his Nikki? Because now we know what he's playing, I'm gonna ban his Nikki because his Nikki was annoying. Still doesn't like Leo. Of course he doesn't. I'm on first pick. Let's take his more also. This is just being a jerk. This is not even really counterpicking. This is just being me. Just being a guy. All right, let's bring some tanky bros. Okay, also fine. So we can, oh, I see. He already pre-banned Leo, so we can't Leo him. So the Miles is going to look a little rough. So we actually probably want to go heavy fire into the Oliver. We could also go this guy and then Feng Yan, depending on what this is. Okay, so here we go this. So that makes that kind of like it's not quite a force ban, but darn is it close. And then he's probably going to pick another water threat here, right? Do I go Carnal? Is this a Carnal gamer moment? No, let's try Mihuang here. I need some more fire in here because like if he bans this and then goes heavy wind, then we just kind of get owned, right? So let's ban this. Okay, pretty standard. Do I go speed lead here? Let's go speed lead, actually. So he's still gonna have to deal with Gio. He has Rakuni, which is kind of rough. Ivor's really strong though, I think, in this situation. Like Miles is going to, man, maybe I should have banned Miles. Because Miles is gonna do work on Mihuang. He can't really S2 here. I mean, he can, but it's like, why would you? Does he get the push? Yeah. Nice violent. That's actually going to work out for me later, but it's going to be a minute. No stun, unfortunate. The stun on Mihuang is a little bit rough, not going to lie. Nice. Those violence are really working out for him, huh? That sucks. So he's gonna get to cleanse this still because I didn't hit hard enough. Oh, hold on, maybe. Hold on. Maybe I should have brought some more sustain. That's actually probably my downfall right here is I didn't bring sustain and I really needed to. Stun, yes, nice. Oh, violence again, hot. Okay, well, it's I think the Miles is going to be too strong for me to deal with. Like, I think he should boost it right now and then kill Gio, and then we're kind of at the mercy of this lad. Okay, that's kind of nice. Procs again, hot. We need to deal with the Raccoonies somehow. Proc, damn. That's very good, very good. He has full push now, right? Yeah. We would need to resist there to even have a chance. And he gets the push too. Oof. No proc. Sad. Nice additional. I think that's pretty much it. GG. So I should have brought some sustain there. I mean, technically I drafted the fire cookie and I knew he was going to ban it, so maybe I should have brought 2 sources of sustain. Do I even have 2? We'll have to look. I mean, I have a Bellio, but I need another fire one. Maybe I could have drafted Juno. No, I don't think Juno. Juno wouldn't have worked there. Juno would not have worked there. Same deal. Let's ban Wedget. This guy doesn't like Chung Pong. Nice. Nobody does, really. Gotta say, Gio is pretty much performing. We could, oh, you know, we could have brought Wusa. Wusa would have worked pretty okay. Let's bring the Miles, because Miles is so disgusting. Yeah, the first pick Miles, I think, is so safe. Okay, he doesn't want to give me Raccoony, but that's fine. I don't really care. Let's go Shizuka Fing Yan. I really like the idea of Fing Yan. Like, I like the fact that he's a bruiser and he has team sustain. Like, that's really, really nice. So I primarily drafted Fing Yan here because I wanted a bruiser unit that works into this. And since Raccoony's kind of like a non-unit, he's basically like a totem. I'm picking Fing Yan to be more, like, stronger into more. Okay, so he's going all this stuff. So we can go. So what we really want here actually is more water, or sorry, more wind. We would like another wind unit. So we can go Gio for more turn cutting. We already have at least one form of sustain. And then we could actually go, could we go Ivor? Or even Diana? Let's go Diana, actually. We're gonna go this and then probably Ben last. Because right now we're pretty strong into his whole setup. This is probably gonna be something annoying and we're gonna have to end up banning it. So it's like double wind, because he's on triple this, you know, double water wind and then a unit that doesn't, it's not a huge threat in Raccoony. We're pretty safe to draft like double wind here and then just sort of deal with it. Also, we have 2 units that, actually 3 units that cut turns and Miles, who's disgusting. So it's kind of 44 def lead. Or do we go res? Actually, can we go res? Now let's go def, res? Let's go res, actually. That way maybe Annabelle doesn't get us, because his combo that he's kind of looking at right now is going to be like a full pushback with Cigar into Annabelle slow, which is going to be a little disgusting, but we got to see. Can we? His strip doesn't even matter, right? I'm going to go for it anyway. Just get the stun. Okay, nice. So he doesn't get despair stuns, which is pretty good. Cigar's going to bring it. Let's see. Who's he going to reset? He probably resets. Okay, he reset. That's interesting. I'm just going to go ahead and do this because it's just getting damage on target. And if he uses any skills, we're going to be able to put Gio up. Okay, so he already S3'd. Hot. So we're actually going to go here and then make it so he can't really cleanse. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. He can taunt Miles. It's fine too. I don't really care. The more people he hits that isn't me, that isn't Diana, the better. Because if she doesn't violent proc out, Diana just, okay, well, I spoke it into existence. It's actually kind of fine anyway though, right? Because I still get to do this. just in case we violent proc. Actually, do I just get rid of Cigar here? I think we do. So let's get rid of this just because it's the control. I actually probably could have just S1 right there to kill that. Yeah, my Diana is set up as basically like a buzzsaw. Like she's on like high additionals. It's not like incredible additionals, but it's pretty good. And then like kind of high attack. Like she's more of a DPS unit than an actual sustain unit. It's just she kind of works as a sustain unit as well. But yeah, so I guess the common thing that we kind of see happening right now is if you're not running fast units, you basically need ways of abusing attack bar gain, which basically means I should be pre-banning Tian Lang probably. But so far it's fine. Immerse. Whatever. All my homies hate Wedget, so we're just gonna keep banning Wedget. Oliver ban again. Classic. I feel like Miles does sort of derail the whole Bruiser turn 2 kind of a setup. I haven't had, the nice thing about playing turn 2 like this is that I don't really have too many people doing super weird stuff on me yet. So do I just draft, let's do this. Let's do the double like this. I don't, Haegang doesn't mean he's going turn 1 is the thing. It sometimes sometimes means he's picking like a Luxaki turn 2 kind of a setup that happens to use Haegang as a way of getting free attack bar. Okay, so he is going turn 1, but it's still not that scary, right? Like this guy is annoying-ish, but he's not that annoying. What if we do this? And let's actually bring our setup. So like the nice thing about Ivor is that she does strip. So we have technically 2 strips in the form of Miles and Ivor. So we don't need to bring a real turn 1, you know? Or we don't need to bring like a full stripper. Okay, so he's going some bomb stuff. He has, so I don't like the instant nuke here. But we're pretty tanky. He can't kill either of these. He can't kill that. He can't really kill this. Can I take a Bellio, ban this? Like, I don't think he can kill either of these. I could also bring Carnal and ban that. Or I could bring Nana and ban this. Or, you know, let's bring a Bellio. I think a Bellio is fine here. We're going to ban this. So we're going to be quad water into double wind? Question mark? So he's, or do we just do this? I'm going to test the tank strat. I'm going to let him hit my units. So he shouldn't be able to kill Feng Yan or Ivor. Both of those should just live through it. He might go a Bellio first though, but that's actually kind of fine, right? Like it's not great, but we can still heal even if he kills a Bellio first. And if he does kill Shizuka first, then we still have a Bellio, and then he has to somehow like survive, you know? Like we're just gonna basically kill this guy. He does have extra control though with the Ciara, but he can't, I don't think he can kill either Feng Yan or Ivor. Like they're too tanky for, like this guy would have to do like 45,000 damage or something. I mean, with both of them he can obviously, but. Can I just do this? Let's just go ahead and shields up. Like, so he has the Haegang there to be annoying, but oh, that's pretty tanky actually. It's weird. I lived. That's got to be annoying. Okay. You can't hit him again because I'll get to take a turn. Okay. Well, actually, no, he'll be able to hit it, but will he though? Does he buff again? Or does he just skill 2? He probably should try to kill with skill 2, but maybe not. Okay, nice. This guy's making some weird decisions. To be fair, he probably was really expecting to kill a Bellio there. Okay, that's fine. Goodbye, Bellio. Let's just try to strip. Okay, that's fine. Nice strip. He bombs again, right? Oh, I didn't get it. Rip. I think we win this, but I just clicked in a weird place. That was a mistake. Okay, well now he gets to bomb Feng Yan. He bombs it, blows it, right? I completely brain dumbed. This was not supposed to. Oh, we won't take anything away from that. I wonder. I don't think Ivor can do it though. This thing's gotten to put too many bombs down, right? Okay. This might live though, actually. Skill 2? No, he can't. So actually, I might get the heal, maybe. So the question is will Ivor be able to do it? The Battle of the Ages. Oh, that's really good. Am I going to be despaired into oblivion? Probably. Okay. He's charging up my violent procs though. Oh, come on. I deserve that. Okay. I just need good violent procs. We can still win this. Huh. Ivor's pretty good. Who knew? Let's see how it's going. Unfortunately, the queues are taking a little bit, so I'm gonna have to. It's not gonna be one continuous thing this time, but let's continue. I'm liking the. I'm liking my entire day of not saying Wedget. Not gonna lie. Okay, good. Pre-ban empties. I'm fine with it. I'm surprised I'm not losing more often. Maybe it's just a testament to how good turn 2 is. Just like they're just solid units. You know, you don't just get. You know, you don't miss. It's sometimes it's nice to not miss an accuracy check and then just like have to GG out. Not gonna lie. That's probably why people play like this. Because you always have options. Like you can always do a little bit of extra, you know, like if you get a couple good violent procs in a row, like your general unit efficiency is going to potentially bring you back. Okay. So he's on double wind, 1 fire unit. We're actually going to, it's too early for the cookie. It is way too early for the cookie, right? So, but I don't want to bring another water unit. So we're actually going to bring Feng Yan and Miles. So both of these are pretty good counters to this, mostly because it gives us some sustain. Both pretty good against Oliver. It doesn't give him Miles, which is, or it doesn't give him Raccoony. Okay, so he's bringing TL. That's fine. I don't think I care too much about TL, actually. Okay, so he's going Snipe comp. So we can go Nana, potentially. We could also go just tankier, right? Like I don't really want to fight this, but so let's go Nana and let's go Monkey. So now he kind of has to force ban Nana because otherwise his Cassandra doesn't do anything, right? And we still do have sustain on 2 different units. And also all of our counters his own TL. So it's like a little bit rough, I think, from his perspective. On the other hand, he can just kind of keep hitting Feng Yan to get ATB for TL, but I don't think it's that crazy. Actually, I'll ban based on what I think his ban is. Okay, so he is he banning Feng Yan? That feels like a Feng Yan ban, but I'm actually gonna ban this. Which actually works out really, really well for us. Because he can't really snipe us turn 1. He does get a lot of ATB gain though, but we're gonna get basically a free life off of killing that Cassandra. Because he can't kill anyone. Like he can kill Haegang, but I don't think he's gonna be able to do much with it. Because I think we'll kill Cassandra before he really gets to finish anything up. I mean, maybe if he lands really good stuns. I don't know. It's a little weird. So he gets attack buff, which is super nice for Cassandra. He's going to get some fluff damage. And he's going to be able to push back either Feng Yan or... Okay, that was really nice. Oh, well, he gets it anyway. He gets the proc. It's unfortunate. Do we go for... So I actually... Does he push back Feng Yan? Okay. No, he doesn't. So we're actually going to go... Actually going to go here. Ah, we didn't get the armor break. Oh, I didn't get it again. So he's probably 100 res Oliver, right? And then he gets to go... He kills that. That's fine. Actually, the nice thing is, or actually the bad thing is that it does reset his... Oh, that's super good. That's very nice. See, try to cleanse? No, he can't. Okay, so we get the extra life now. That's really nice. Attack break. Okay. So now we're going to concentrate on Cassandra. Because she should be essentially just killable, right? Okay. He has us too now? Yeah. Attack break? No. Okay. Well, we're gonna lose Rakuni, but we will get an extra life back momentarily. Because he can kill something. Probably kills Haegang, actually. But then it's gonna be TL versus Feng Yan, and I don't think TL ever wins that. He's trying to decide who he wants to kill. Like he might gamble on... Okay, so he did go there. That's fine. I think this is over though. Okay, that's good. He doesn't have S2 again though, right? Nice. That was a lucky revenge. The revenge set on Feng Yan opens many doors. Kitty cat, come on. Come on. Look at that. Durple. All right, everybody, say hi to Durple. He's like, please let me down. No. Buenos dias. All right, keep banning Widget. Let's see. Let's see if I can do slightly better this match of explaining my thoughts. I think I'm doing okay this time. Taking a long time to pre-ban. He's looking me up. Let's see if he bans Maximilian or Wolyoung. This man's a jerk. Interesting. The reason why this is funny is because these are what I was using, like basically right before the before they shut down the you know, player lookup stuff, you know. Do we just do it? Let's just go. Let's just wild out. Let's just pick all the stuff. We'll fight him on equal ground. Okay, I don't like Kinky too much. But we could Ivor. Ragdoll's really disgusting. Thing is Miles counters Kinky, and I think Ivor might also counter Kinky. We could also go Veramos and just stun. My Veramos actually does have accuracy. So from like a turn 2 perspective, it's really nice. Although he doesn't really have a good, oh, he just went Veramos. So let's bring Wusa. So Wusa's really good here. This is gross, but I don't think it's that gross into what I have. In fact, I think this is probably the worst because it's the real sustain that he has, right? Crit rate, def. Okay, let's go def. Big 44% def lead. And we have Miles into that. So Miles counters Kinky pretty well. And we have an unstunnable, we have a cleanse, we have more sustain. I'm pretty sure we just win. He does have an armor break and he has ragdoll. So let's see if we can stun this. We didn't. This is the combo of dreams right here, you know? Like just get a bunch of damage in for no reason. That's rough. Okay. He's gonna try to cleanse us. So actually, I'm just gonna try to stun this. I don't know. Okay, we got it. That's good. Okay. Proc. Darn. Luckily, we do still have sustain even if this dies because we have Camilla, and the rest of the stuff is way tankier than Raccoon is. So I think we're still pretty much fine because he hasn't dealt with the real threat on my team, which is Miles. Proc, please. Yeah. Get rid of it. So he goes skill 2 to try to kill, maybe? Stun? Yes? No. Sad. He should try to armor break here. Okay, that wasn't that good. I just don't understand how he thinks he's gonna get away with this. Like I think at this point he's lost. Because like Miles is a actual counter to Kinky. So okay, if he had somehow gotten away right there, maybe, but Kinky doesn't kill either of these. Maybe if he's like insane violent or something. I guess he gets a little bit there, right? Miles is just unfair. He deserved it though. So we're getting G2 off this terrible, like remember, I just want to reiterate that I didn't tune anything above 270 right now. Like no unit on my team. I only have one speed lead that I'm not drafting, which is Ryu. Every unit on my team is like 250, 260. I think, okay, sorry, Wusa's 300, okay. But everything else, like 271, 271, 200, 254, 256, 257. Like this is like very slow, right? Like just something to keep in mind is that speed isn't everything, especially when you're playing turn 2, right? Like I am in fact Probably luck sacking some percentage of these people. Try to get a couple more matches in G2, hopefully, and then that may just be it. Ooh, Tiny Dino. We love ourselves a good Tiny Dino. Don't know anything about him. We banned the Wedget. See, everyone knows. Everyone knows. Ban my Maxi because I'm using him heavily. All right, we're gonna, as usual, I still think, honestly, if you're playing turn 2, Miles is such an insane unit. Insane unit, right? Okay, so he's going fast. That's fine. He's looking like, the one downside to picking Miles is you can't Leo people. Let's go Feng Yan again. I really want to draft more Ivor, not gonna lie. Okay, so here we're gonna go more fire. So we go this, and we go Josephine. Because like he's potentially on 3 different units that stun right now. And that's very nice for me. So Chungpong, nah, not today. Not today, my friend. So if he bans one of the fire units, Ethna is obviously a lot better. But it leaves me Josephine. I feel like he wants to ban Josephine here. Okay, I'm not going to give him 2 of these, right? Okay, so he is on double fire. So again, we're going defense lead. We have Feng Yan. I feel like his matchup isn't super good here because he's not going to really be able to control the Raccoon very well. Feng Yan is a boss. We're going to probably target down the Ethna like first thing. He's on, is this a full Swift team? This looks like a violent Ethna though. And he accidentally boosted this guy up in front. Not that it matters exactly. Like, does he third skill here? Maybe. Yeah, okay, he does. He gets the push. He S2s here. We're still gonna go Ethna first because this guy's kind of done his thing, right? Stun it? Damn. He's gonna kill, he needs to kill Miles now, but this is still a very uncontrollable unit, right? Unfortunately, we're like way back on turns now, but this guy, I mean, this guy's gonna be able to S2 again, but Okeanos is gonna be out of it for a little bit. Actually, I think are we faster now on Miho Wang than the Ethna? No, we're not, but only barely. So he gets to S2 again. Hopefully it doesn't kill Rakuni. Okay, it didn't, nice. Oh, so it is violent. Okay, so does he go into this? He doesn't have third skill though. So does he try to kill Rakuni here? Hopefully not. Okay, he did. The hopefully not actually was hopefully he doesn't manage to kill the Rakuni. Does he kill it with this guy? Let's see it. Kroa, do it. Do it, Kroa. Oh, he got it. Okay, so now we kill Okeanos, and then it's gonna be, can Feng Yan do it, right? That was a good stun. I still feel like that's a Swift Oki, actually. I think he had a chance there. Feng Yan does pretty good, but into more, but more can do it. And Crow has heals, so I mean, it's not, that wasn't the worst matchup for him, I don't think. Raider. Once again, all the widgets just out of here. Wedget just provides too much like turn acceleration, right? Okay, so he bans Leo, which means we're definitely not playing a Leo. Do I take a Miles here? Problem is if you ban Leo, it kind of implies you're bringing something like a Tablo, right? So I'm still gonna bring the Miles just in case he's not playing a Tablo comp. So he's playing a Snipe comp. Okay, okay. So can we Nana here? This will be weird, right? Because Gio doesn't really work into this kind of thing. Let's do this. Let's just go tank. So we're just going to go hyper tank and see if we can live. The Elsharian's a little bit scary. And that's obviously why he's banning Leo. Okay, so he's going for more snipe stuff, right? So we can, at this point, this guy's going to be rough. Bethany's kind of rough. Can we Ivor Nana? Let's try Ivor Nana. Just straight up like bring enough damage that they can't get through it, right? So it's a Tablo Jamire. I'm just gonna get rid of the Tablo. So he can kill potentially 2. He kind of has to get rid of Nana. If he doesn't get rid of Nana, then I think we just win, right? Because he has 2 really hard to kill units. He has Bison, who's fairly difficult. My Bison's not the tankiest, actually. He's fairly tanky, but he's not insane tanky. He has 2 actual tanky units, and then he still has to chew through 2 people and kill Nana. Otherwise, we just win, right? So here he's probably gonna try to armor break something. So he didn't kill it, which is nice. He didn't kill that either. So he can S2 here and maybe pick up a double kill, but we get Nana back either way. Okay, he didn't get either. Okay, so let's just pick this up for the free kill. Yeah, so he's done. And then let's just try to go for stuns. We're just fishing. It didn't really matter too much. We have 2 lives. He's not coming back. I mean, maybe, because he can cleanse, right? So he does get to at least kill something with this. Probably goes Ivor. Oh, maybe he can do it. Maybe he can do it. He picks this up. That's interesting, though. Nah, okay, it's still over. It's got to be a little bit tankier than them. Or a little bit tankier than they expect anyway. That's exactly why the Bison HP lead is so sick. It's because it just makes everybody that much tankier. It's Chelsea. Let's see. What do we ban? I don't even know. He doesn't have Wedget. I'm just gonna ban. I don't remember what he plays, in all honesty. Let's ban more. I don't know what he's playing right now is the biggest issue. So I can't make an informed guess. I know he doesn't have Wedget though. Oh, he's playing this. Oh, so he doesn't like Haegang. Okay, I see. I see why. Let's bring this. Let's bring Miles. So this is a counter to that, by the way. Oh, so he's playing, okay, so he's playing the Zig comp, essentially. Let's go this, and let's go this. So he has to bring a second strip because we have double immunity. We probably ban, okay, so he has a pretty good setup here. This is a bad setup though. This isn't that good. Okay, so he needs to Moeing, and then we just bring this. So now he has 2 pushbacks that don't really work. 3 pushbacks that don't really work. So we're actually going to ban this, and then Veramos is going to do the work, essentially. Okay, so he's going to get good pushbacks. We are going to get Veramos. Veramos doesn't always counter this team, but it does pretty good. Because like he can spread all he wants, but also if he misses either of these, it's kind of bad, right? And then we also have, okay, so that's nice. That's nice on him. Okay, he gets that. That's cool. Gets the pushback into a guaranteed freeze. He didn't get the Veramos though. That's actually super rough. Okay, he's still going. So the stun on Veramos does pretty good work. It's not infinitely bad for us, but it's not great. Okay, gets the second grinding. That's cool. I wonder if it's violent Zima. The one downside here is that if the Ganymede procs, we're gonna have a very bad time. Very, very bad time, actually. Just trying to steal attack bar, didn't get it. So there's potentially another bomb coming out here. And also I believe Ganymede has reset again. Pushes the bomb, so. Okay. Didn't get the stun, that's nice. Ganny does have reset though, or should. So here's comes the grinding again. Okay. Yeah, so he's playing Zigbear's team, which is kind of interesting. Without Wedget though. Should I ban the Ganny? So I think the mistake here was bringing both of these two immunities. Like if I brought Gio, perhaps. All right, this will probably be the last one. I think this is wing number 15. And it took an hour and a half-ish, so, or an hour and 15, however much time it took. All right, Vic, I don't remember what he drafts. I think he's kind of an LD abuser. Obviously he remembers that I'm an LD abuser, so he bans Maxi. First pick Miles again, let's do it. Miles is just such a safe first pick. That's all there is to it, because he's, honestly, the reason why Miles is a good first pick is because he's essentially an LD unit, right? Like he doesn't really care about their element, he does good damage, so he's going Nephthys. This could be violent, so I'm not super, we can actually, you know what, let's bring Haegang and let's bring this thing. So now he has to kind of respect it. He needs to bring an accelerator. There's the accelerator. Perfectly fine. I don't care. Let's bring the cookie here. Or do we bring Miles? No, let's Gio. And let's Veramos. And then we can ban last. Or we can ban Escher. Depends what he drafts. Like we'll be able to see kind of what he's planning on doing based on what gets banned. Because he kind of has to ban Haegang. But he has, these are both technically counters to Haegang. So he's leaving us Haegang for sure. Almost 100% certain he's leaving us Haegang. Okay, so he's going for resets, that's fine. He probably bans Veramos then, yeah. So if he bans Veramos, is this the best? Yeah, let's get rid of the AT. Oh no, he gives us Veramos into both of those, that's crazy. So we go HP lead. He gets to reset us, and then we get, I mean, so his setup actually is to probably try to kill Veramos with Escher, but I think it's not, I think he's gonna have a bad time, actually. Because if he boosts, that's fine. Gio won't get to go first. Okay, so he's going for the reset into this. Do we get a stun? We did. Hot. Stun again? Yes. I mean, he can S2 if he wants, it doesn't do anything. Like, the S2 on her is worthless. Like, I mean, into our comp, it's worthless, right? Like, it's just not going to do anything because of Veramos. Gio is kind of our DPS, if you want to call it that. S2 for the kill. Nope. Proc. Yes. Thank you. That's kind of annoying. He gets spin here, probably. He doesn't have kill here though, right? Stun. Thank you. Spin. Yeah. He's pretty good. Does he have kill? Hopefully he doesn't. He might. He's trying to decide whether he thinks he can do it. Oh, he has that. No. This is actually the problem right here. I don't think we're ever going to be able to kill him though. GG. Too much protection. I think Haegang maybe wasn't correct. I mean, to be fair, I kind of forgot he had Veronica. So, I mean, that's just how it is. But overall, that wasn't too bad. I feel like we had a chance there, but anyway, that's going to be it. I hope you enjoyed this as much as me. Surprisingly, we managed to climb a pretty decent amount, considering that I literally, most of these units, I don't run most of these units most of the time, right? Like, some of them obviously I do, but but not in this configuration and used for this purpose. Typically I run quite a bit faster than this. And I don't know how to draft against certain types of LD comps, but it works surprisingly well, and hopefully you all got something out of the thought process. I know at least it gave me something to think about. So anyway, thank you everybody. Hope you enjoyed it. And so I'm just as an addendum to that, I'm going to be going to SWC Europe Cup in the coming weeks, so I probably won't be streaming, and obviously it's special league, so I haven't been streaming that much anyway. But I'm going to continue doing these, and if you guys have any ideas for like at least a general theme of a team that I can make, let me know. You know, that's with comment section, you know, whatever. But I appreciate the comments, I really do. I try to read all of them. Obviously, teams based around LDs I don't have are going to be difficult, but I'm pretty down to at least experiment and try to make some of these teams and then give my take on them, even if it's amateurish. Anyway, thanks again, everybody. Appreciate it. Have a good one. If you're at Europe Cup, come say hi. See you later.